Hey, what's going on? I guess this is a YouTube video, something like that. Unfortunately, this is my second take of this video because I think my phone ran out of storage on the first one, something like that. Not happy about it, so hopefully it doesn't throw off the vibe of this one too much. Yeah, I don't really care, cause what is this shit? There's a brain dump. I heard that people that have trouble sleeping because their brain just keeps churning out thoughts and it just won't shut off, or that them writing down like all their thoughts before they try to go to sleep helps. And that's something that happens to me a lot, so I'm giving it a shot, but in video form. It's kind of sounded like fun, and if it just so happens that it magically takes off and it gets a million views and I make tons of money by doing nothing and end up becoming some sort of influencer, which is not a real job. I mean, who would want that anyway? Nobody, right? Okay. Yeah, so I guess what that's supposed to mean is that I don't really care if this is entertaining or not. Not really meant to be. It's supposed to be just, it's supposed to be one take, but kind of got messed up. So we're going no cuts, one take, hopefully in the future. And it's just gonna be whatever I'm thinking about that day. And it would be great if you enjoy it. That would be awesome. Just leave a comment if you do, as that'll make me happy. But if you don't, please don't, because it'll make me sad. So, yeah, there you go. So I'm just going to be talking about whatever the hell I want. So, I mean, this is probably all going to be stuff that I just talked about to myself like a couple minutes ago. So I hope that doesn't, destroy its value too much. I don't know, whatever. But whatever pops in my brain, I guess. I'm just thinking about all the stuff that I talked about last time. I'm really thirsty. I've been really thirsty. I guess that I'm kind of just gonna be talking about whatever I want. I was smoking the marijuana, the devil's lettuce. It's crazy. Some people do that, right? Total idiots. But I was an idiot and I was doing it. So I stopped, and ever since then I've just been really, really thirsty. I feel like it's the timelines lined up, but I don't really see how they would be correlated. Maybe there is some scientific explanation that I just am not knowledgeable enough to know about, but I've been really freaking thirsty, so I also messed up my appetite a lot. Like, I was noticing for a while now that I would pretty much only eat when I smoked, and like, oh man, like earlier, a little while ago, I don't know, but like I would purposefully, because I would realize I would overeat, of course, when I got high, and I would go over my calories, and I have an interest in bodybuilding, so going over my calories wasn't something I wanted to do. Didn't want to get fat. So yeah, I would, of course, eat a lot when I smoked. So I would kind of allot for that or account for that in my daily eating leading up to, the night when I would smoke before bed or whatever. So it was kind of like I wouldn't eat as much in a day, and I would a lot for that, like I just said, a lot for that amount that I would eat later at night when I was smoking. And then like, I would think to myself, like, it'd be really bad probably if this turned into the sort of thing where, like, I would only eat while I was high, and like I could only eat while I was high. And what do you know? I don't know. Maybe that happened. Maybe it didn't. It did. It happened. But yeah. So like for a while now, I kind of just realized that I didn't really eat at all during the day. Um, and it started being less and less of my choice and just kind of how my body naturally felt. Um, excuse me, burping a little bit. I've been drinking Coke too, cause um, just regular Coke, just to get some sort of calories in. Otherwise, I'll probably die or something. Cause I've been eating like 1,000 calories a day. I've been trying to force feed myself, but it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like I would see people complaining about like being hard gainers, not being able to eat enough to gain weight, and I was like, well, that's a pretty nice problem to have. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? Like you just can't get fat, basically. Um, but yeah, it's kind of hard actually to force feed yourself. Like I just won't think about it. I mean, I have no appetite since I stopped smoking. Just like it's just all gone. So I just won't, it won't pop in my brain like, oh, you need to eat food. Like you're gonna have no freaking energy if you don't eat food. And you're gonna lose the little amount of muscle that you have gained, but which I feel like has already started to happen, which sucks. I haven't lifted weights in a while for other reasons. Won't get into that. Gotta spread out some content. I got a lot of shit to talk about, but not that much. So that'll be a video for another night, I guess. Yeah. So I'm trying to eat as much as I can. It's kind of hard, surprisingly. Some of you will probably have the same reaction I've had to people saying that in the past, and like be a little jealous or mad or whatever. But it's kind of hard to eat when it doesn't when you don't actually get hungry. You just don't think about it, and then when I do eat, I get full really quick. So it kind of sucks. So for that reason and like millions of others, don't smoke weed, kids or adults. Adults, you're fine. Really, I mean, hopefully you're somewhat mature, but kids, you can smoke weed. I was kind of over dramatizing that part. You can smoke weed, just don't do it habitually or continuously. Otherwise, it will have negative effects on you. Like 99.9% of people, and don't think you're the 1% or 0.1%, because you're not. If you smoke weed, especially as a teenager, as your brain is still developing, which it will until 25, like I'm sure you've heard it a million times myself. Men, your brain doesn't stop developing until 25. So if you're smoking weed before that, it's gonna fuck with you, and if you're smoking weed after that, it'll still probably fuck with you. If you do it like every day or just pretty often, if you're doing it, a few times a month, and you're hanging out with friends or at a party, whatever, it's fine. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to be the guy here telling you, like, don't do drugs, kids, because that'd be pretty freaking hypocritical, even though I'm still allowed to make bad mistakes and tell you not to make those same mistakes, but is what I'm trying to do here. I don't know. Hopefully you're picking up on that, but yeah, so smoking weed once in a while is fine. People that try to tell you that you smoke weed, it's a gateway drug, you're gonna ruin your life, or if you smoke weed once, you're instantly lazy fucking loser with no motivation. It's not true. Not just a few times, and chances are you won't get freaking addicted to it. It's not chemically addictive like a lot of other drugs, and things that you might not think of as drugs like caffeine or sugar or whatever, they are addictive in your brain. There's chemicals going off in there doing something, giving your body reactions when you stop using them and making you want to continue using them. And weed might do the same thing for you, and it has for me, but not physically. It's a mental thing. Anything can be a mental crutch for you if you let it be. So weed isn't a good thing to do that with, you know. Find something else, I guess. But don't smoke weed every day, especially as a teenager. It'll fuck with you. I could talk for a long time about that. I'll try to keep this short so I can actually go to sleep, because doing big things tomorrow. I'm a student at Arizona State University, and next week is my spring break. Today's a Friday, so tomorrow I am starting my drive up back home and making a stop in San Diego to visit my friends, go see UCSD. Really excited about that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I haven't seen him in a little bit, and he's one of my best friends, so we're gonna have a lot of fun together. And then next day I'm having lunch with another friend in San Diego, and continuing the drive up home. I won't tell you exactly where that is, but it is up, so I'll let you guess how far, I guess. Yeah, I've been pretty swamped with the schoolwork past couple weeks, so it'll be nice to get at least a few days just relaxation. Then not the whole spring break, unfortunately, because you know I'd be grinding and shit. But that's only because I did fuck all like the first half of the semester, so I'm not gonna try to pretend like I'm some fucking grinder that's just working nonstop. I didn't work at all first half of the semester, so now I gotta pay the consequences and work twice as hard for the rest of the semester, which is gonna be fun. It's been fun for the last 2 weeks. So I guess that's all I'm gonna say for this one, because I want to go to sleep so I can actually enjoy my time with my buddy tomorrow. Yeah, guess that's all I've got to say. Hopefully, I swear to God, if this did not record, oh man, I'm be heated. But have a good one.